Look, one is very difficult to say what is this one thing that you want to get right. Because currently we are dealing with briefings. I've been in office for 2 days so that we're able to locate these priorities. So the first thing, if you were to ask me, it won't be in relation to the vision that I shared with you, but it will be about ensuring that all these things find expression in the planning phase of the municipality so that they can be implemented. So that's how I'll tackle the first question from SABC. With regard to the infrastructure in the plots or smallholders, particularly focusing on agriculture, I think when I was speaking about the SMMEs and so on, I should have added the issue of our focus in agriculture, tourism, but I thought we were just speaking high level here. If there might be specific ideas about the happenings in some of the smallholders farm, which many in the main are privately owned, I think as the city will be prepared to engage, working together with the provincial and national government in that regard. The issue of the solar, I said that we are going to use alternative sources of energy, and solar is one of them. Because in other areas, as I was saying, that you are not going to be able to put cables around and so on, or even underground. You might need to go solar. So we're looking at alternatives. We're already piloting in different areas. So we had done a research that indicated that this thing is doable, but it's not, you can't use one form or source of energy to reach out, especially to all the informal settlements. So solar and others, because there's quite a lot that has emerged from that, and it's linked to the question of the cable theft and so on. One of the things that we're emphasizing, because here we're going to be putting prepaid meters, we're saying that neighbors, if this is meaningful to yourselves, please look after each other so that there is no person who's bridging from the other, because otherwise it will compromise the supply of electricity, and we know what the implication will that be. With regard to the invoices and what we are saying as a city, I've said that I will be meeting with the CFO to say how many days. Already, the challenge that we've received from the province, they say they pay in 15 days. I believe it's too much. 15 days is too long. So there's the CFO who's very efficient, who has got us 2 clean audits and so on, is very efficient. She understands. She must explain to me very slowly why must the invoice stay for such long time in the desk of somebody, so that I can say, no, cut this day, cut this day, cut this day. When we make an acceptance speech on the 31st, we will have details to say, high level on this, we think we can do this. So I hope I have attempted to answer that question. The electrification of the informal settlements is not dependent on the power station. The power station is meant to ensure the security of supply. There are 2 things that are happening here. Some of the electricity is municipal supplied currently, some is ESCOM supplied. We want to make sure that we depend on ourselves as the metro. So when we build this power station, we are building a facility that is going to help us towards the future. The issue of clean government, clean audit, and how we do things, we want to continue with that thing. That is why you have not heard us in the past few days saying that, no, we want to ask people, who are you, what do you want here? People have been properly employed. Theirs is to continue to do the good work. And the clean audit does not have a name and surname of individual. It's an institutional clean audit. It's a combination of efforts from all our 17,000 officials, because if somebody does something wrong somewhere, it will have an effect or a finding in audit terms. So, except the mayor and somebody, I don't know who else is not in the system. If we've been doing it, our commitment is to continue with the clean audit. The departments that are still underspending, I saw were at 93%. We want them to up the game. We've got to look into those and say what are the blockages. At the outset, Some of the capex was outsourced, so we're going to bring it back because we've got a number of competent and qualified managers inside, so who must help us to deliver the capex, because that's a basis in which you can roll out some of this infrastructure to our people. I think those are the questions that have been posed before me. I'm still here to take more. Thank you.